Did Ridge and Taylor sleep together? I don't think they did sleep together. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review live for Chess for the Bold and Beautiful December 23rd, 2024. Okay, y'all, so first things first, let me know y'all thoughts on today's episode down below. Look, I'm confused because y'all know sometimes when they do those type of scenes or whatever, they'll cut back to it and they been on did what they did, you know? But I don't think they did nothing, did they? But okay, look, I was trying to look at the spoilers to see, if they said anything about Brooke gonna end up telling him or he gonna end up being mad or something like that. But I think they said Wednesday they're not airing the episode. Did they say Thursday too? I don't know, y'all, but I know Wednesday for sure they gonna replay an old episode. But I knew they was gonna do that. I knew he was gonna keep talking or whatever, and she wasn't gonna tell him nothing. Then they had already uploaded spoiler photos where Taylor had on his shirt. That's why I think they slept. That's why at first I had thought that they slept together, because she was coming down the steps. They had a picture of her coming down the steps in his shirt. Then I was like, wait a minute. I said he didn't even have that shirt on. He had on that same t-shirt where he was talking to Brooke in. I said, now I know doggone well. You heard him down there yelling. Well, you heard him, yeah. You heard him down there yelling or whatever. I said she came down there on purpose. But I said, I'm disappointed. I'm so disappointed. Even if they didn't sleep together, I'm still disappointed. Because why? I remember what I seen now. They said something about Zende gonna have a decision to make because he gonna be presented with an opportunity. I don't know how true that is, but that's what it said now. But yeah, on today's episode, we're gonna start with Taylor, Ridge, and Brooke. Now again, I repeat what I've been steady saying or whatever. All these times, these folks don't walk through the door. She over here. What she do? She knocking on the door to my Ridge. I said, first of all, now if he was just sitting there, then I understand. She said something about it's late or whatever when she came in there or whatever. She was like, sorry to come by when it's late or something. She said something crazy, but they done walked in this doggone house how many times? She over here knocking on the door. Then she finally decided to go in. She Ridge, they be going up the steps and everything. What she said? She called out to Ridge or whatever. She was a Ridge or whatever. And he finally heard her. I think, okay, I don't skip. It said Brooke calls out to Ridge, telling him that she needs to talk to him or whatever. I think Ridge and Taylor was kissing in the bed or whatever. That's why I was confused. I was like, did they end up sleeping together or not? I'm confused. They were still up there kissing and everything. Then next thing you know, they got they got a drink. And then they started kissing or whatever. Then they leaned over and she wasted. And she was like, she gonna go freshen up or whatever. She gonna go put on his shirt. I mean, well, of course, because I don't think she had no clothes there. Might as well. Both of them might as well have clothes there. But I said, did she get in the shower? I said, that was a quick shower, wasn't it? Maybe she just had the sink running or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, Ridge heard Brooke calling out to him, came down the steps. I said, look, I knew they was going to do that. They do that all the time. So I guess we're going to be dealing with this storyline for a while, y'all. But yeah, I knew he was going to get to talking and yelling or whatever. When she stood up there and told him, what did she say? Something about she did it all for him or whatever. She could have easily said, I have a plan or whatever. I have a plan to get your company back. I was hoping that regardless of Taylor coming downstairs, she would have still said something. But nope, she left out. I said, you done messed up now. But yeah, he came downstairs or whatever, and that's when she was saying she's sorry for coming by late or something like that. And then he ends up revealing he seen the what was it? The video or whatever. I don't know if it's called press release. I don't know. He seen the video or whatever where she announced that she's CEO. And he was like, basically, you betrayed me or whatever. She's like, no, it's not like that or whatever. She's talking about, it's all for you. And he started yelling and stuff. And that's why I said, Taylor, you ain't hear him yelling? You ain't hear him yelling. Talking about some, what she said when she came out there? She said, she called out, Ridge, where'd you go or whatever. I said, she knew what she doing. She said, Ridge, where you go? Then came down the steps. But yeah, Brooke was over here. She was telling him that she did it for him or whatever. I know what it looked like, but it's not like that. This ain't that and that ain't this. That's what she was trying to tell him. But he kept interrupting and yelling and stuff. But she had every opportunity. But yeah, she was telling him she did it all for him. And he was like, you did it all for me. You betrayed me for me. You stabbed me in my back for me or whatever. You betrayed my father this and my father that or whatever. And she was just standing up there looking at stuff. She was offended by everything he was saying. He yelling and stuff, just talking about her or whatever, and her betrayal and everything. And then by the time, that's when Taylor came down the steps. Why Brooke seen her come down the steps or whatever, and she just left. She looked at her and left, and she outside crying and just holding her chest. I said, she just holding her chest and stuff. I said, don't you do it. I said, don't go with this broken-hearted syndrome stuff again. But yeah, I'm tripping. Why they do this? Now, I know we shouldn't be shocked, y'all. We really shouldn't. But at the same time, it's like y'all should have brought her back with a new man at least. Just play it off at least. But no, here we go again with this doggone cycle. I mean, again, I repeat, I don't think they slept together, but at the same time, you still cheated because you kissed her. Zendaya and Hope. Okay, so Zendaya was thinking about what Brooke said or whatever. And again, I repeat, they were saying how allegedly he's supposed to be presented with an offer or something like that, so he got to decide if he's gonna stick with Carter and them or betray his family or whatever. But yeah, Hope came in. She was like, "You deep in thought or whatever." And she was like, "I know how this must feel and all this stuff. I know you could be honest with me and share your feelings and all this stuff." And I was like, "Girl, get out this man face. Get out this man face." And then just telling him he is a asset or whatever to the company, to hope for the future or whatever. And he was saying how he glad to be back. He do feel like he betraying his family or whatever he said. But Ho was basically telling him to give the new leadership a chance or whatever. And then when she left out, he was talking about how basically they won't be in charge for long or whatever, because he was talking about what Brooke planning. That's why she told him not to say nothing. Now it's gonna get to the point where he gonna be the one. I don't know. I'm just assuming, y'all. He probably gonna be the one that tells Ridge and them that she had a plan. The reason why she took it is because she was planning on giving Force of Creation back to him. I remember what that other spoiler said, though. I remember it was about Bill and Luna. He's supposed to go visit this lady again. Supposed to go visit her again. She done got them hands put in her life, or she done had somebody put their hands in her life so he could feel sorry for her. He told, "What happened to you?" I said, "Bill, why is you even there? Why is you back there? Do not get her out of there." I said, "Do not get this girl up out of here." But again, I said she played the crazy lady better than she played, who she was before she was revealed to be a crazy lady. But yeah, who else we got? Well, Finn and Steffi last. So they was basically talking about the same thing. Steffi was saying how she thinks that this time Brooke thinks that she could get her way she can make her way up out of this because she usually do that stuff or whatever. Because they was talking about how smart she is. What's that? Finn was talking about she's a smart lady. She should have known that this would hurt Ridge, and he'll see this as, her backstabbing him or whatever. And then that's when Steffi was talking about, she feels like Brooke used to get in her way, and this time it's not going to happen. She also was saying how Hope plans on getting rid of all of the Forsters and everything. And what else did she say? She was talking about she feels like if her parents get back together, then that's the one good thing that come out of this. And I said, Steffi, I keep saying the same thing. Why would you go your mama with this man? He ain't nobody victim. But I think that's all they was talking about. But yeah, I think that's everything. Let me know y'all thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, do the tag girl. Rest of the day and be safe.